What's happening, fellas? This Two-Stroke Tuesday. Figured I'd show you some of the projects we got in the shop here. This is a badass CR125 1986 with a DG pipe on it that we're doing a resto on. Motor's all been rebuilt. Can't wait to ride this thing. These things are rippers. Definitely a timeless classic design, these 86s. Freaking awesome. Guys, if you haven't found out yet, this is our raffle bike, our next raffle bike. This is gonna be something really special when it's done. It's basically a factory edition 250 two-stroke. We're putting all the mods they put on the factory edition 4-strokes, the FMF pipe, factory pipe, all the bling. We already did the rims, the hubs. Two-Stroke Tuesday, baby. The people have spoken. We sold half as many raffle tickets on the Honda 450 as we did on the 500 two-stroke, so we know you guys want two-strokes. We're giving the people what they want. This one's totally got all the trick stuff. Wheels, tires, hubs, red sprocket, gold chain, anodized shifter, brand spanking new, never been ridden. It's got the full pipe, of course, matching front rim, WP forks. It has the factory triple clamps. If you want to buy your tickets, stay tuned. We're going to launch the ticket sale soon. This is the one that you want to have right here. This is the same bike you can put the 500 kit on too. If you want to do a BRC 500 or a 300, there's a path. You bought a 250, you got a 23 250 yourself, don't you?
I do, yep.
How's it been so far?
Flawless.
They're kick-ass bikes,
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What do you think of this project you're building here?
This thing's cool. I mean, Kenny and I, when we saw the Red Bull Straight Rhythm, Barsha's bike in Red Bull Straight Rhythm, we were instantly like, okay, we got to recreate it.
That metallic's badass.
Yeah, it is.
Can't wait to see it done, man. What a machine. Andrew's making the magic over here, resurrecting a classic Honda MR50. Have you heard her run yet?
No, just putting gas in it now.
So, did your typical tank clean, carb clean, took the air box off. She's almost ready. You got spark, and you got some go juice.
I had to replace, the coil, the points,
Coils and points.
the whole electrical system now, just to get spark. And now it's got.
You got spark
gas.
and compression.
Yep.
You'll be riding wheelies down the driveway by sundown.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We'll have this thing totally restored before you know it. Check out this classic 1986. Now, this is just in mock-up stage. Steiger Designs, Christy, she does these graphics. She prints them out on paper first just to make sure it fits, because there are no templates for these. She makes them herself. This is a DMC, Dave Miller's Concepts seat cover that we got, an NOS one, and we kind of went with the flow here with the blue rear fender. This was how they styled them back in the 80s, 86 Renthal bars. It's got the Hoosier tires on here. Went through the motor, so this thing will be a little ripper. Can't wait to ride it. It's not even close to done though, so just in the mock-up stage. John Lee's making the magic happen on a Honda 754K model, 1977. With shine on the chrome. Very nice. Stay tuned for this one. Got Mean Dean spinning the wrenches. I saved the best for last here. What do we got here, Dean?
78 Kawasaki Z1R TC.
What's a TC stand for?
Turbocharged.
Turbocharged. You're not going to see another one of these down at 7-Eleven anytime soon. I can promise you that, ladies and gentlemen. Super rare. This has the original Molly graphics on here. These are the original factory paint job on the body. Dean had to repaint the tank, but it came out freaking beautiful. The finish on the exhaust pipes, what do they call the finish on the exhaust?
That's chrome, but it's burnt off. It's a little bit.
The wrinkly furnish. It's a heat treatment for turbos.
Yeah. It's
a special coating. I don't know what they call it, but there's like a thick coating on the headers because they run pretty hot. Look at this turbo system. This thing was ahead of its time, man. Super ultra rare KZ1000 turbo with 2,946 miles on it. We bought this from the original owner. There's the original boost gauge. Stay tuned, man. I can't wait to do the demo ride on this. The tank came out beautiful. That's the original factory paint job on the fairing and on the front fender, which is pretty remarkable. Bike's never been crashed. Still has the plastic coating on the original. I mean, we normally take it off and polish it, but if it's intact, we leave it alone because they hardly ever survive the ides of time. But this one has, and so has the clutch. More proof this thing's never been dropped. Not to mention the mint engine cases. Real rare bird. Very fast and fun. Old schools making the magic happen on this 100th anniversary V-Rod. Designed by Porsche for Harley-Davidson. This is the most modern engine I believe Harley's ever had. They had a whole race team. They won the national championship on this. The V-Rod Destroyer. If you ever seen that. Just a beautiful piece, man. This one almost done, old school.
Got it.
It's got the Screaming Eagle, full Screaming Eagle exhaust system on it. So it sounds as good as it looks. But this bike's what, 20 years old now? And it looks brand new. Yeah, it's 2003, right?
Yep.
And it's 2023 models are out. So this one's got a lot of nice upgrades like the chrome lower forks, the Screaming Eagle exhaust, nice saddle. That's the original factory finish on the tank there. Very cool. This is a pristine KTM 520 SX we got coming down the pike. This is from my buddy Eber out of New Jersey. It's basically an NOS 520. You'll never find one this nice. What do you see the frame rails on them? Complete NOS virgin mint. Got something real special under here. You boys ever heard of BBR Racing? BBR Motorsports? This is a original limited production BBR 230. It's a Honda CR125 two-stroke frame, all polished, all handmade, aluminum engine mounts. Everything's all handmade, including the aluminum fuel tank on this. Wait till you see this thing done. What a wheelie machine. The ultimate play bike. BBR 230. That's a Gasgas Raffle bike. It's gonna be like a factory edition when we're done. Basically, almost all the components that they put on the factory edition we're putting on here, and probably some more too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got the Gasgas red anodized levers, we've got the Gasgas triple clamps, we've got the Gasgas black DID Dirt Star wheels, we've got the factory pipe, we've got red anodized brake pedal, we've got the red anodized oil cap, we've got on the other side we've got the red anodized shifter. This thing is gonna be a full Gasgas spec'd out.
It's some lucky duck. One of you guys want a bike, man, but you can't win if you don't play. So you got to buy your raffle ticket. You might be our next lucky winner here, man. Look at this thing. Very few people could afford to build one of these, but you could win it for 10 bucks. What else?
So these are actually factory edition bars. These are the same bars that come on the factory edition bike that you can buy from the dealership, but they're not available anywhere else. You have to buy factory edition to get these bars.
So that part number is the factory edition part number?
Correct. Yep.
And the levers too?
No, the levers you can buy on Gasgas website or through a dealership like ours.
And the triple clamps?
The triple clamps as well. The triple clamps, we actually have these triple clamps in stock.
What's a set of those cost? They look expensive.
Yeah, they aren't cheap. They're not too bad. I want to say between the $500 and $700 range, but they are a billet aluminum red anodized triple clamp, so they are going to be expensive no matter what.
It looks trick. Check it out. You got to fire it up. The little Elsinore. The little Elsinore that could. Yeah, here you go. What a cool piece. Make some kid happy for Christmas for sure. That's a Christmas dream machine right there. Good job, man. If you have any bikes you want to sell, give us a call. We're looking to buy, we buy 100 to 200 bikes every month. So give us a shout. We do all makes, all models, street or dirt, new or old. That's what we do. It's a rainy fall day here in Rockville. I just love the way the museum looks at night, man, all lit up. When you light all 3 floors up, it looks spectacular. The electric bill, not so spectacular, but it definitely looks cool this time of year. A rainy fall day, it looks warm inside. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll show you some more killer stuff inside. building was originally built in 1814. We spent 100 man-years of labor, 25 men, 4 years, not including subcontractors, restoring this building. 45,000 square foot. It's pretty spectacular inside. Christie's making us a new sign, should be here, I think, next week, with the Gasgas dealership on here, which would be pretty cool. That sign's been there for like 12 years. Time to upgrade it. Well, you gotta watch out, the Dragonflies are huge in Rockville. We got some huge frogs here too. Right in Rockville, Connecticut. Some of our upcoming projects. We got a BMW Boxer Twin. Lance, we just rebuilt the motor. We got the RMX, Harley-Davidson MX250. Got a nice RD 350 we're redoing. Another 6-cylinder KZ 1300, a CB 360, and a sweet little Triumph Thumper. Got a nice KZ 1300 drag bike right here. We got another West Cooley. This is number 3. I've been here for 12 years. We haven't had a single West Cooley come down the pike. Now we got 3 of them. First 2 sold pretty much instantly. This is another Wizard tuned dime piece right here. This one's got a full frame up on it. Wizard almost finished it. What year is this one?
84, KX250.
84. I should have known. That was the year. Well, a little bit of a long story, but I'll give you the Reader's Digest version. I had quit school in 82 or 83, and I was working at the gas station with a real bright future. And my mom said, "I tell you what, if you go back to high school and go from flunky all Fs to the honor roll, which is a long shot, I'll buy you a new 250 motocross bike." So I went back to school in 83 and got on the honor roll, all 4 quarters, and she bought me a 1984 KX250. It was $1,849, if I remember correctly. Yeah, from Kurt McCann at Midtown Kawasaki. Yep. I still remember driving back in my shitty, rusted out Toyota pickup truck,
So
looking in the rearview mirror.
Remember the fender brace?
Vaguely, yeah. I remember Randy McCann ripping up the driveway on it, like sideways, spinning the wheel.
Burning your new knobby out?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about it, but kid could ride. This one's all new gaskets. I can't wait to run this. These were
just fired off third kick.
These things were torquey. They had a real bark to them.
Yeah.
So this one's coming down the pike soon.
Yeah.
We got another 520 right here. This is number 2 of the 5. This one's a Supermoto KTM 520 Wizards building. The Supermoto wheels.
Oh, I'm down building it. They're just doing graphics now.
Just graphics now?
Yeah.
What do we got here?
This is I think Billy said it's a 71, he thinks.
Zundap. Rickman.
Rickman.
Matisse. My brother had one of these.
125, he says.
We bought one at auction from Roadrunner right down the street when they went out of business.
205 pounds of pressure.
Wow.
Yeah.
205 pounds. The motor must be brand new.
Scuds back.
That's going to be a little ripper.
Nickel-plated frame.
Nickel-plated Rickman Matisse.
Billy says-
Two-stroke Tuesday.
Billy says it's only been run and not ever ridden, he says.
Luftmeister. Lance is making the magic happen here. Lance is certified in BMW in addition to Harley-Davidson. He used to work at a BMW dealer, so these are a walk in the park for him to redo. Little R75.5. We'll have this thing up and running in no time. I can't wait to hear it breathing through these. Needs a starter? What year is this one? 73? It's 50 years old. It's an old dog, but they run forever. We got a nice match list right here. You don't see those in every street corner. We got the Tough 87 Tough Racing 2-stroke Tuesday. See that Tough pipe right there? Probably the last remaining nice Tough pipe in the United States. I don't know. Most of them got destroyed, but they were big time in the 80s Tough Racing. This is a Survivor. What you got here, Chopper?
Yeah, heavy street iron.
Heavy metal. You gonna make the
That's it.
magic happen on this thing, huh? See, even got the cobweb reinforcements.
Oh yeah.
Little Briggs and Stratton. Look at the mag on that thing. So we're down to 109 bikes in production right now. We had 152. The guys have been kicking ass. Jimmy, Bill, Chris, Lance, and Andrew are our 5 techs that have been making the magic happen. Then we got the the whole detail team. And 20 guys work here, 21 guys, including the sales staff and the museum people. So lots of action happening. There's a tank on the RD350. When you get 5 ATECs working on bikes every day, it's awesome because every week we get to test ride all the finished old iron and new iron and custom iron and stuff like this. I mean, look at this thing. This must be like the ultimate wheelie machine, huh?
Yeah.
It's like an XR650, but way lighter and more power.
It's a 6-speed, and I bet you it will
Wow.
do, I don't know, maybe 115, 120. Who knows?
You want to take it down the highway? I can't lose my Class A, so
I gotta keep my license.
you got to keep your license. We got to find someone who. How about Lance? He'll do it. He set the land world speed record. 115 is like nothing. That's half what you did at the Lance world speed record. You take it down 384. Lance has got the absolutely coolest tool set of the 20 plus boxes we got here. Freaking awesome. Beautiful setup, man. All snap on. 100th anniversary. Came with his artwork right from the factory. Freaking beautiful. What a box. This how long have you had this box?
Since 2002.
So you've had it 20 years and it looks brand new. Imagine what it would cost today. I know it was super expensive then, but man, with inflation, freaking beautiful. It's huge. That was an add-on. These are add-ons on the end, right?
Yeah, these two are add-ons.
Yeah, what a beautiful piece, man. Really nice. It is Two-Stroke Tuesday. Bill Blythe's TZ750 4-cylinder two-stroke should be the poster child for Two-Stroke Tuesday worldwide. What's the fastest you ever been on that?
I've probably been 130 on it, Ken. Not just barely tapping into it. I wasn't in high gear and just hanging on for dear life with those little tiny handlebars.
Well, it is Two-Stroke Tuesday. We got to show you the Gasgas 2023. Yes, 509. It's a 509cc big board, fuel injected 6-speed, auto lube, oil injected two-stroke. Very cool piece. Yes, the future is bright for two-strokes thanks to Gasgas. Here's a 2023 Gasgas 125. We got one left for sale. A couple of trick CR500s. I mean trick. Look at this thing. This is pure unobtainium. This stuff doesn't exist. It's built. Both of these are. Very cool. And it was Two-Stroke Tuesday, so I took my CR500 and did a video for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. It's kind of cold and muddy out. We had to go up to the compound and send it. We got this KTM 200 right here. Beautiful, two-stroke. And of course, we'll end off Two-Stroke Tuesday with none other than Robbie Knievel's CR500. I think it's a fitting end for Two-Stroke Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and God bless America.